I just needed to prove a point.
Congratulations, you did it.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you.
Thanks. I feel good about it.
Yeah?
Now I do. The pain went away.
That's good.
But that was a good way to start the pod. Huh?
I like it. Yeah. Fun.
Nice.
Exciting.
Yeah. You're wearing a beanie today.
I
don't know if I've ever seen you in a beanie.
I wear it, I would say, a decent amount.
Okay.
Especially in the winter. It's when I have bad hair days. Today the bangs were banging, and I did not have time to fix the bangin' bangs. So
they're banging in a bad way?
Yeah. They were just doing their thing, you know? Like, you've never had bangs, so I guess you don't know, but, like, bangs are a hassle.
Well, yeah, if you go to, you go to the salon for bangs, it seems it's a different thing. Because I can make bangs.
But even, like, styling them is just, like, so, it's a struggle every day.
Well, that's why I wear a beanie most days.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with my hair.
Yeah, and today was just, I just didn't have time or the care. Mm-hmm. And I knew I wasn't doing anything today. Mm-hmm. I guess I am doing this.
But what is this? Really?
I don't care what I look like anymore.
Yeah,
we're
just sitting
in, like, I don't know, like oversized clothing always. And honestly, it's really game changing. I'm really happy and comfortable.
It looks comfortable.
Yeah.
I support big clothing, like 90s style. Mm-hmm. Or not like plus size clothing, stuff that you barely fit into.
Yeah. I typically never buy anything that's actually my size, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of tight clothing.
For a while I was big, like I have my skinny jeans on right now. I still like skinny jeans, but I've been leaning more into the loose, because it really is more just freeing and like,
yeah, I can't do skinny jeans anymore.
Yeah. I
own a pair, just in case, you know. You never know.
In case you have to go back to the 2010s.
Yes. You never know.
Yeah.
And also, fashion is always repeating itself.
It is.
There's so many things that are in style now that were in style when I was younger, and I wish I would have kept. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get over skinny jeans. I've been wearing them since high school.
They're not as skinny for men as they are for women, though.
True.
Like skinny jeans for women are like skin tight. Yeah. They're like this.
I did
leggings.
buy a pair of women's skinny jeans from Forever 21.
Oh, yeah?
I liked them. They were very tight, but the pockets were terrible.
No, yeah, that's an ongoing issue
I know.
here.
You guys still have to keep fighting for your pockets.
Yeah, it's so hard, this life that we live.
Right.
I was just having a conversation with someone about pockets, too. I don't remember anything, but I did have a conversation about pockets.
They are useful.
And they are a topic that we talk about a lot.
I feel like it's come up in conversation for me many times.
Yeah.
But just the lack of pockets for women.
It's so unfortunate. That's why I like to wear these oversized button-ups, because they always have pockets. Mm-hmm. And I just put my chapstick in there.
Yeah.
Maybe some treats.
I love having a side pocket.
Yeah.
Like when I'm working, I'll have some pens in there.
Oh, yeah.
Make it look extra
Whatever
official.
I need, it's in that pocket, you know? It's like my ride or die pock.
It's a good pock. Mm-hmm. Pock till you drop.
Oh.
Didn't work. It happened in my head, and I just needed to get it out.
Honestly, fair enough.
You know, now it's out, and I can move on.
The world has experienced it, and we are all different people now because of it.
Yes.
In a good way or a bad way?
Who knows?
Okay, so ask me about my day.
How's your day?
For once, we're going to talk about me before we talk about you.
What?
You always forget to ask me how my day is, and I'm always the first person to bring it up to you.
Well, I don't think you asked me how my day was. I'm just trying to be organic, you know.
Okay, so ask me how my day was.
How was your day, Savannah? What, you want me to be more...
Enthusiastic, please.
More enthusiastic? Savannah, how was your day?
Well, thank you for asking, Colin. Actually, my day was not great because... it started off lovely and perfect in every way, shape, or possible, and then continued to get worse because, I realized I needed to, so I applied for an apartment. Fun fact, I went on a bunch of apartment tours yesterday, and I found one that I like, and I applied. Okay. And they asked for my banking information, and I knew that they were going to check my accounts, and I had over $1,000 in cash from bartending, so I wanted to go deposit it today before they checked it out. Mm-hmm. I got ready. I was literally walking out of the apartment to go onto the train to go deposit this cash. And then I was checking my cameras because I got a notification that Aegon was doing something. And he got into my purse and he stole a white chocolate macadamia nut cookie from Subway that I had in there. I totally forgot. And my fault, bad pet owner. And he got into it, and fun fact, macadamia nuts are poisonous to dogs.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that led to me having to call the pet poison control line. And also fun fact, in case owning a pet wasn't already expensive, that phone call consultation costs $95. And even then, you might still have to go to the vet.
Wow. But... Oh, so it's still ongoing? You don't know if you have to take him?
I don't think so. I think he's fine.
Seems okay.
It's that like happened at like noon,
Yeah.
I think, and they said like if he vomits, like that's normal. If he mildly vomits, then take him to the vet. And so far, he's done neither. So
Wait. If he mildly vomits?
or more than mildly.
Oh, okay.
More than mildly.
Right,
yeah.
right. Okay.
But I mean, Aegon has had ingested so many things that he's not supposed to eat.
Right.
He had
Like
an
most
entire red
dogs.
onion one time. Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah. He just like gets into everything and eats everything. So like I didn't need to call, but I wanted to be safe.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. So that happened.
Fucking $95 for a phone call.
Yep.
So dumb. It's like they should have had phone sex with you for that
I
price.
fucking wish I would have gotten off on that, but unfortunately it was quite the opposite. Yeah, so that was a fun time.
And he looks so proud of himself.
Yeah. He's been begging for food all day today. I'm like, sir.
Did he eat the whole thing?
He ate the entire cookie, yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't a big cookie, but like any amount of macadamia nuts is not good for dogs.
Wasn't the fucking foot-long cookie from...
No, it was not. No, that doesn't really seem part of my journey.
No.
But honestly, a Subway cookie fucking slaps.
They do got good cookies.
I used to work there. I was a sandwich artist.
You did? I can't believe we haven't talked about this.
I was a sandwich artist, yes.
That's amazing.
And I was obsessed with their cookies. I like took them home every day.
Do they pay well?
They paid minimum wage, I think, at the
Was
time.
this in Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was one of the ones that was like connected to a gas station.
Oh, even more classy.
Yeah. And all they did was play country music. And the dude who was my boss was this little dude that I was not a fan of.
Short King?
He was short and he was like just your stereotypical male from Southeast Detroit, you know, like not
Like
just annoying
and...
full of himself, really
Right.
cocky, doesn't like a shitty human being, hates women.
suppressing so many emotions.
Yeah, and he like just always came at me every day and like told me everything I was doing wrong, even though I was doing more work than he was, because he would just hang out with the dude who worked at the gas station.
I'm picturing so many people
Yeah.
who are like that.
Yeah. So it just like wasn't an ideal space.
Yeah.
And then I moved on to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. That Subway was the stepping stone to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah. Wait, no,
were
I
you
think Texas Roadhouse was my first job actually.
Oh, really?
I lied to you completely.
Were you a host or a server?
I was a host.
Oh, okay.
That was my first job, and then I moved on to Subway because it was closer to my apartment, and I totaled my car.
Oh, no. Mm-hmm. That's not fun.
Yeah, it was right after I asked this kid to prom. I did it in the parking lot, and then I got into my car and turned out of the school and immediately hit my best friend who helped me ask the guy to prom. I hit her literally right in front of the school. Like, I got out of my car and ran into my school. I didn't know what to do. I was like 16, running away from the place of the crime. And yeah, I didn't know what to do. And it was really scary. I totaled my car. Her car didn't even have a scratch on it. I don't know how that happened.
That happens so much.
I don't know. My
does that happen?
Ford Focuses, man, they are
had a
not
Ford
tough.
Focus?
No, I did.
What year was yours?
That's a really great question.
Okay, because I had a 08 before I moved here.
I think mine was like between 4 and 8, I would say.
Okay.
I don't know.
They're a reliable car.
Yeah, I mean, she did her job for a while.
Yeah.
Until she didn't.
What was her name? You don't have to remember. I only ask because I know the
memory's gone.
My car.
I know the name of every other car. I actually had a profession in college. I was known for naming people's cars.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
It's a tough gig to get.
Yeah, but I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was Fiona, the green Focus.
Okay.
She was cute.
Green Focus. That's
She's like Shrek.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right.
There's Penny the Pontiac.
Penny the Pontiac. I'm sure her personality was just crazy.
Yep. And then there was Audrey from Audi.
Audrey the Audi. Nice. That's fun.
Yeah.
My car's name was Steve. Yeah. I didn't name him.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Oh, it was
First of all,
perfect.
you named your car. I guess most people name their cars after women.
I know, but for some reason, it wasn't my choice. It was my girlfriend at the time named my car, and I just kept it because I love that name. I don't know why. I just love the name Steve. It's such a fun name to say.
Sure.
Steve.
I have a Steve in my life that I really don't like, so I guess I'm
really?
just not as attached to that name.
Well, all the Steves in my life are inanimate objects, so.
I love that for you.
No, but good car. I really miss Steve, honestly, because it got me so many places.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I sold him to like some college student. I'm sure she's taking good care of him.
I love that for him.
Yeah. I'm sorry that this little fucker
Shithead. Little fucking fuckaroony.
cost you $95.
Yep. Too shocked. Not me.
I think you could tell he's being a little scolded, but
Yeah, he's I don't know. I did though. I was productive today.
oh yeah.
I got some work done. I went to the bank. I fixed my glasses.
Oh wow. Are those or different ones?
I fixed these
nice.
ones. I went to Warby Parker to get them fixed, and the guy, I told him the story of what happened, and he giggled. I don't think he was impressed.
You said you hit a pole. So I was trying to remember the story.
I went on a date, and then the date walked me home, and then I went to go walk into my apartment, and there's scaffolding surrounding my building right now.
Yeah.
I went to go walk into my apartment, and then before I even walked through the doors of the building, I was like, I can't go home yet. I'm not tired. So I was going to go to the other bar, and I went to go turn around and just turned right into one of the scaffolding poles and banged my face off of it, and it completely bent my glasses to the point where I couldn't even wear them.
Damn.
And I got a black eye, my first ever,
Congrats.
from running into a pole.
How long did you wait for him to be gone?
Not even if he would have turned around, he would have experienced this entire thing.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I actually just told him about it today.
Yeah.
And he was like, I wish more than anything to have seen this. And I was like, I'm so grateful you didn't, because if you did, we would never be talking again.
Mm-hmm. I feel
wouldn't
like
be
he
able
would
to
never let you live that.
He's the type of person to absolutely annihilate me, for the rest of my life. So
Yeah, you don't want that.
no, I already do that to myself. So we don't need another
need
voice
more.
in my head.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And then I edited the pod.
Nice.
So I did the things.
Good.
And I had lunch and dinner.
Good for you.
Thank you. I'm really proud of myself.
Did you have Subway for lunch?
No. That was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday.
No, I had Linwich.
Oh, I love Lemway.
Yeah.
They're good.
I'm a little Linwich slut for sure.
Yep.
They're kind of expensive, but also worth it.
I really like their salads. They give you a lot.
I've never gotten their salads, but I get the Emma's sandwich, which is turkey and ham, Thousand Island dressing, and coleslaw.
Oh.
And I'm a big fan. I get it in wrap form.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
I love me a good wrap.
Yeah.
How was your day?
It was not as productive as you, but
Can't all be me.
we can't all be Savannah.
I know.
What did I do? I'm still waking up late, so did that. I literally, for an hour after I woke up, I played Stardew Valley, which I know is
I'm
horrible.
glad that the obsession is going strong.
Still going strong.
I love that for you.
Hey, if this year goes well, I'm making bank from my crop game.
That's what we like to hear,
I'm
man.
building a brewery right now.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. So I've been doing that, and then I had a job today. I went and worked, and it was just a chill day, which is cool. I had a late night last night, so it was nice to just have a late night. Nothing exciting. Sam. I know. I went to my local bar and we just hung out.
That's
it was
so
fun. It was fun.
Yeah. I love that for you.
Nothing too exciting.
Yeah. Last night, I was so exhausted. I toured 6 apartments yesterday.
Whoa.
And had 30,000 steps by the end of the day.
Nice.
It was a fucking lot. And then I came home and I had some meat and cheese, some little wine, and watched a really sad TV show.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Are any of these apartments promising?
Yeah, I applied to one. It's a 1-bedroom. It's good location. It was just renovated. It's the biggest 1-bedroom that I saw today.
Whoa.
It's not as big as this, but honestly, it's like a good.
I mean,
I don't need all this space.
Yeah.
This is too much space. Yeah. So.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to get approved. I'm not even going to question that I'm not going to get approved.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that into the universe. I'm going to get approved and I'm going to get this apartment and everything's going to be great.
Did you need a guarantor?
They haven't gotten back to me yet, but I'm sure I'm going to.
Fucking hate that.
It's okay.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I trust you'll get it.
I will get it.
Yeah.
I was talking to my boss the other day. One of them, he's the same age as me, so like I feel like he's more of like my pal than my boss, honestly. He was talking to me about it and like checking in, and he was like, so like what are you going to do if you can't find anything? And I was like, I haven't thought of it. And he's like, you're crazy lately. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, you just like don't care about anything. And I was like, he was like, I mean, like, go with the flow. And I was like, okay, good save. But also, I mean, you're not wrong. Like that.
Yeah.
But also, like, I told him and I told everyone, like, my goal this year was to truly not give a fuck about anything. And also, like, I haven't thought about what will happen if I can't find anything, because again, I don't want to put that out into the universe. Like, I'm going to find something and I'm going to figure it out. I always do.
Right.
And it's going to be fine.
Right. And it's not crazy to be looking this closely to your move day because it's how it just is here.
Yeah, but I feel like so many people, especially people who are from New York, don't get that. Like, he's from New York. He's had to move a few times, but he's never had like an issue with like co-signers or anything, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to another person who's from here, and he was like, he didn't even understand the process. He just found out that you had to make 40 times the rent. And I was like, damn, that must be nice.
Yeah, I know. Not having to worry about that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so in other words, it seems promising.
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna work out.
Yeah, I think you put yourself in a good position.
Yeah.
Moving stresses me out. I think that's why I'm staying in my shitty apartment. Because I just don't want to move.
I want more than anything to live in the same place for more than 1 year. Mm-hmm. Like, I've had to move every single year since I graduated high school.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Not that place in Queens? I thought you were there for longer.
No, I was there for 1 year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've moved once every single year. So that's...
Yeah. I mean, I did that a lot in college.
Yeah.
I've only had to move twice in New York so far. And I've only been here... I've been here 8 years. I'm kind of proud of that.
I'm really jealous. Mm-hmm. It's a really cool building. Apparently, it's owned by a nonprofit. And, like, the broker was essentially saying to me, like, essentially they don't want to say no to people that apply. Like, they'll do what they can to like say yes, but then they also have like this mental health initiative where like a lot of students live there, or like older people, or people who like work from home, and so they're trying to like give like mental health services, resources, like make them more available to the people that live in that building.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I think more buildings really need to do that.
Yeah, I didn't even think that it would be a thing that buildings would like do, you know?
I know. I never heard of that before. Me
either. I've never even heard of a building being owned by a nonprofit like that.
Yeah, I know.
So, but it's a beautiful building. Like, it's pre-war. So, I don't know. I love pre-war buildings.
My building's pre-war.
Yeah. I think they have such character and they're fun.
They really do.
Yeah.
It's like they're just not built like that anymore.
No.
Like with that type of artistry, you know?
I went to one apartment yesterday. It was a studio, and it was so cool. It had like, when you walked in, it had like a little alcove area, and it like kind of separated you from the living space. And the thing that separated you had an arch. Oh, I'm a little slut for an arch.
Is that, wait, like was it a window arch or just like
an arch?
No,
just like an arch that was built into the wall.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then it like brought you into the like studio area, and then it also had like one. I love like the built-in shelves that are like inside the walls. It had one that was like fully arched too when you first walk in, and like a bunch of like built-in shelves like throughout the place.
That's cool.
And it had a lot of character, and it was my second choice, but I really loved that one too. But if I'm gonna choose between a studio and a 1-bedroom, I'm gonna pick a 1-bedroom.
Yeah. Was the price price difference? Any?
Big.
Oh, it was?
Well, big enough. The studio is $18.50 and this one bedroom is $21.
Okay.
So it is like a good chunk of change, but also like the location difference was big. The studio is on 171 in Fort Washington.
171. Is that by the A train? No, that's by like the one.
Yeah.
AC one.
Yeah, the AC and the one.
Oh yeah, that's a good. I lived around that area my first few years.
It's like
here.
near the Columbia Medical Campus.
Yeah. And like they got all the good food over there.
Yeah.
'Cause you got a bunch of doctors and nurses.
Yeah, I don't hate the location. So in our last episode, I talked about the brain equals the universe thing.
Yeah.
So I was able to debrief with Big Gerg. He explained to me what we were talking about. Okay, so essentially what we were saying was that the brain equals the universe. Because it's like, you know how brain cells and like the synapses and everything look? Have you ever seen what they look like?
Kind
And like
of.
the connections?
Yeah.
These are little tiny universes. This like galaxies. And then
Galaxy or universe, they're different.
galaxies,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
One of the two. I don't know. I didn't realize they were
Well, one's way bigger than the other.
Oh, the universe includes all the galaxies.
Yeah, the universe is everything.
Yeah, so the brain and the universe are the same.
Okay.
So these
Oh,
are the same as galaxies.
got you. I get what you're saying now.
Yes. Okay. And so that's essentially what we were saying. And like, if you think about it, like it's really deep. Like we could be like inside of a fucking frog's brain
Yeah.
and not even know. You know?
Sometimes I wonder if we're like inside of a racer.
Yeah.
Like it's just never ending. It's going smaller. No, yeah. I like that. I think that feels very true.
Like it's kind of like how like in the beginning of Grinch in the Jim Carrey version, how they're all inside of a snowflake and there's so
Yes.
many snowflakes.
Yes.
I always love that was one of my favorite parts about the Grinch.
I don't think we really realized how brilliant that was.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, because I do think that the universe is kind of like that.
Yeah.
And like there's just no way we could tell because it's just if it is like that for us it's so far away.
Right.
And yeah, that's
insane.
that's cool though.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, I think of the universe as just like a giant river. It's like a body of water flowing. I was reading a book the other day where I think I brought up this book. They were talking
Holy
about
Moments?
Holy Moments. Yes. They were talking about how like metaphorically, like the sun is God and it reflects down on a pond, a body of water. And the body of water is our soul. And that is like if it's nice flat, no ripples, then we are reflecting a good reflection of God, like because the sun can easily reflect down. But if there's a ton of ripples, then that means we're not really connected to a higher power, or however you want to call it.
Yeah, that sounds really deep. Honestly, I think a little bit too deep for my brain cells at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's no. I'm sorry. I wish that I could add more to what you said. But honestly, my brain's a little fried today. So I just like feel
No,
like
I feel same too.
Yeah.
I've been drinking a lot more like this week. So.
Actually, I say I took a break off from drinking last night, but it's like I could have went to the bar last night and I didn't.
That's good.
And I had wine instead.
Oh, well. It's still drinking, but
They say wine's healthy.
yeah. Well, you're drinking red, right?
Yeah.
Good for the heart,
Yeah.
I think.
That's what I always say.
Yeah. I honestly think if you
Honestly, I
have like a
think it is,
glass
yeah.
a night, it can prevent like heart
I
disease.
only had one.
Okay,
so-
there you go. I don't really think of God in the form of God. I think of God in the form of a universe like we've talked about before. And so it's just any type of higher power
Yeah.
shining its light down. You can choose to either reflect it or it will be all over the place because you're all over the place. The sun rays will be everywhere because you can't be still. And that was like in the first page of the book. It really stuck out to me.
Wow. Also, I said before that I was going to be better about my notes app.
Well,
Apparently not. I wrote more this time, and I still have even less of an idea of what it's about. I'll read it to you. I think I've gotten to the point where I don't text anyone back. Fair statement to put. But then I put a little dash.
Okay.
A little dash, which means like it's a thought within a thought.
Okay.
You know, that's how I do my notes.
Uh-huh.
And it says, Mr. Krabs, nobody's too mature for Mr. Krabs. We all have a little of him in us. Snaps. I don't know what either of those statements have anything to do with each other. I don't think that they do. I think maybe it was a typo.
Were you trying to say we're all a little greedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'll snap for that.
I was watching him and I was just like, honestly, fair, Mr. Krabs. We all need $1. We all need a dime. Like, that's all. That's what we're all doing.
Yeah, on different levels.
Right.
I mean, especially here, you really need to be conscious of that.
Like on a Mr. Krabs spectrum, I'm pretty.
How Mr. Krabs are you?
So yeah, I did write that. I also wrote down that my friend has a poster of him in his bedroom.
I feel like I should. Why don't I have one?
It's like an inspirational thing, you know. Everyone needs like a little,
right?
You know.
No, yeah, I would love a poster, of Mr. Krabs.
Like a Mr. Krabs altar. Just put your money around it. That's how you get your money.
Or like a shrine.
Yeah. You just like pray before it, and the money gods will help you out. Perhaps
that'd be funny.
That's all I have in my notes app, but that's just another reminder for me to actually write out my thoughts.
No, I respect that, and I didn't write on anything specifically for today. I'm just saying what I have. Oh, I have a. This has nothing to do with Mr. Krabs.
Okay.
I was at Trader Joe's the other night. And I was just grocery shopping, and the queue line was blocked off, and I was bummed because the gummies are in the queue line. The gummy candies.
That happens to me a lot with the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and it was blocked off, so I couldn't get my gummy candies. And I think someone tried to make a distraction so they could have all the gummies. They like threw a jar of pasta sauce on the ground because it smelled like pasta sauce.
Yeah.
I'm glad I said that here. That has no legs.
No, that happens to me with the peanut butter cups all the time. Like, whenever I want them, they're in a line that I cannot access.
Oh, yeah.
It's really unfortunate.
It's like it's their strategy of impulse buying, but sometimes you still can't get it because you're in the wrong part of the line.
Right. It's really unfortunate, actually.
I know. No, I think that a lot of their shit over there is strategic because they have so many things that people can't get enough of, but then they will like stop making or stop having it for a while.
Dude, yeah, I remember when they ran out of my favorite carrots. I was hurt.
Yep. And like, trust me, when I worked there, people would be mad.
Yeah.
And I mean,
People like to be mad about everything, though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but I mean, I kind of get it because like they'll be out of stuff that I like, and I won't be able to get it. So it's like fair. And I do believe it's like a strategic marketing thing where they're like, how can we make people crave more and give us more money? I don't know. I'm having like ups and downs. I think I told you I started jogging, and that like helped me.
Good.
So much.
I'm jealous.
I don't know. I'm sure I'm doing something different. I should probably like be aware of it because like I have been way better spirits than I have been in the past. For the most part, things have been all right. It's really, I really just care about just getting enough work right now, you know?
Yeah.
Because it just feels like the economy's like shit. And I even overheard like a business owner yesterday at the place I was working at, they were just saying like how like nobody wants to spend money right now.
Yeah.
And, like it's just making it hard on all of us. So
it is that time of the year after the holidays where nobody spends money.
Right. Yeah. And it's just like sitting through it, waiting for this nice weather to come and all of the stuff to come back.
Yeah. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and I was telling her how shitty my life has been lately. And she was saying how it's pretty much been the same for her too. And I was like, honestly, I'm just trying to blame everything on the fact that it's February. Like, I am depressed because it's February. Like,
well, I mean, there is like
a correlation between the two, definitely. Like, seasonal depression is so fucking real. Yeah. But it does make me feel a little bit better, like blaming it on the time of the year rather than my brain and the chemical imbalance within it. But,
I do believe it has something to do with our mental health. It used to hit me really hard. I don't know why it's not this year. I kind of find myself embracing it in a way. It's just
you were saying that before too.
Yeah.
How you like the winter.
or I'm just not, like, I used to hate it. I used to hate it so much, but like now it's just, I guess I've just like realized that like this is reality. This is what happens every year. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, in a way should be thankful for it just because we have those changes of the season. As annoying as it can be, it's like, you know, for a hot second I was going to move to LA during college, and I'm like so glad I didn't, because
I'm still thinking about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like visiting. I just don't know if I want to live there.
I've only been there the one time. But I still am very interested in going, especially because I don't know, the weather is such a huge thing for me. It has such a large impact on my life, and also just like the nature aspect of it. And like, I find it so fucking cool that you could go like surfing and hiking in the same day. If you wanted to go skiing, you just go up north. Like, you can also drive to the next state over, and like you'll hit like the canyons and like all that shit. Like it's
yeah, it's like LA's like what, 4 hours away from Vegas?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems so.
I think. Well, I think in your line of work, I think you would do really well out there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because there's a lot of that opportunity.
Well, I could also keep one of my jobs because they have an office in LA.
That's cool.
So like in theory, it would be fine. Mm-hmm. But also like I work from home for all of them. Like I don't need to. So I could technically keep all my jobs, except for the bartending one.
Right. I mean, there's bars out there if you really wanted to.
If I really wanted to.
Man, I don't know how you bartenders do it, man. I was working an event on Sunday, I think I was telling you about, and I was only there for 4 hours, but we were like slammed.
Yeah.
It was open bar too, which was nice. Like, we didn't have to deal with money or anything.
Yeah.
But just like after those 4 hours, I was just done. I'm like, okay, people, like you guys got your alcohol. I need to go home. Like, I don't know how people do 10, 12-hour shifts behind a bar.
Mine are, I think the longest shift I've ever had is 8.5.
I mean, it's
And that's the closing shift.
still long to be on your feet, you know?
Yeah. I had to get some shoe insoles.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, they help.
Being an adult, man, is it's life-changing sometimes.
Yep.
I was just saying before this, like finally starting to use Lactaid. Mm-hmm. Change the game. Squatty potties also changing the game.
Oh, you got one of those?
Yeah.
I saw the ad for that, and I thought it was clever.
Yeah, mine's even like an aesthetic squatty potty.
Oh.
It's wooden, so
Oh, nice.
it's pretty in my bathroom.
So you just feel more calm?
Yeah.
That's good.
You have to feel calm in those moments.
I don't think a squatty potty would fit in my bathroom.
It's really unfortunate. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I really need to clean my apartment. I'm letting it pile up.
I need to move.
Oh, yeah.
And so therefore also clean my apartment. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start packing this weekend.
My roommate listens to our pod.
No way.
He listened to our first one while he was like, he writes like rap lyrics.
Okay.
And so while he was like working on his rap lyrics, he had put our episode on.
I love that.
And he said he was going to listen to the second one tonight.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it's funny.
The guy who I have gone out on dates with has been listening to it. I don't know if that's a good thing.
I mean, it sounds dangerous.
Honestly, it's feeling a little dangerous.
Yeah.
I hope he's listening to this right now, too.
I mean, at least we're not being too specific, so it's like, it
Oh,
could be
no.
anybody.
I mean, yeah.
But the more the merrier, honestly. It's like...
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm grateful that he listens. I feel like that's a good sign of, like, someone that you're going out with is, like, they're interested in what you're doing.
Right. It's not really a good thing if they're not.
Right. Honestly impressive on his part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or he's just trying to impress you.
Yeah.
And it's working.
It is. It is fucking working, man. Stroke my ego a little bit, please.
Yeah. I think we had way more downloads on the pod than I expected. We had like 10.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was like, and the YouTube video, the first one got like 23 views.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The second one, not as much, but.
Did you see the comment someone made?
About the.
I think it was the episode 1.
Yeah.
He goes, it do make sense. Yeah. I thought that was funny.
It's like, yeah, it do.
It's like, good. Okay, we're speaking to the people.
Yeah, the people like what we have to hear.
People have spoken.
I have migraine.
What should we call it?
The migraine?
Yeah, let's give it a call.
Let's give her a name. I'm gonna name her Karen.
Karen. That's fitting.
Or Steve.
Or Aegon.
Honestly, my migraine all the time is always named Aegon.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
We're on a mission to get Colin a date.
Yes. I like brunettes. No.
We all have a type.
I mean, honestly,
I don't have a type. I don't know why I said that.
I like to think I don't have a type.
I'm like traditionally attracted to a certain type of man, but also I go out of my realm of men often depending on their personality.
Mm-hmm. I've been told my type, and I don't like it. Just because it's like opposite of how I live my life. It's like I've been told my type is like suburban women who want to be moms and stuff, and I dated a lot of people like that. And I do like them. It's just like I never saw myself in that position though, being a suburban person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my type.
I'm into like usually I would say like Tim Burton characters for the most part, or like any dude who looks like he used to or still does ride a skateboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that type traditionally,
Mm-hmm.
but I have the tendency to fall for guys who are not my type at all, just because they give me the light of day, and I like that.
Yeah, I feel like I would be similar, but
like in my personal opinion, I look back on some of the guys I dated, and I'm like, wow, I dated some ugly guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? I don't know.
Well, that's what you do in Michigan.
Fair. Honestly, blaming it on that for now.
No, trust me. Like all of these ugly dudes in the Midwest have the hottest girlfriends.
My standards were so low because I was in Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you. Honestly, you just changed my life.
It's because I've toured a lot in the South and the Midwest, and I've seen it. It's because they don't have many other choices. Oh man, feeling gonna offend a lot of guys saying that, but whatever. Men are dicks.
Yeah. They're all fucking dicks.
Fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Thirsty dudes. Alright, we were gonna end this like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll...
You were mean to me today.
Yeah, I don't have the energy.
Fair.
Do you want me to be mean to you?
No, I'll cry. I will cry. I literally was editing the last pod, and I said in it, like, I don't cry. Because I was talking about how I laughed to SpongeBob.
Yeah.
This week I've cried, like, more times than I can count. I'm like, yeah, I don't cry.
Well, that's good. You need to cry.
Yeah, you do need to cry.
Yeah.
I literally watched a sad show just so I could cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew I needed to just let it fucking go, and I did.
Yeah.
It was a sad show. It's called One Day. Highly recommend. It's based there was a book and there was a movie with Anne Hathaway, and now it's a TV show with the dude from White Lotus. He Leo is his name. He was a hot young dude in it. But the show is so good. So well done. I also like the cinematography in it. Like, the shots that they do are really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, highly recommend, especially if you want to cry like a little baby.
What's it called?
One Day.
One Day. Where do you watch it?
Netflix.
Oh, okay. I'll add it to my list.
Yeah, as you should. Currently watching Normal People. Just kind of like similar vibes, I would say.
Right.
But it's Irish.
I'm rewatching Arrested Development.
I think I tried to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, you say you...
Enthusiasm?
Curb your enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, yeah.
Is it not ism? Could it ever be ism? Depending on how you
Enthusiasm.
speak?
Is that a word?
Enthusiasm?
Yeah.
Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. Like, as in enthusiastic.
Sure.
Enthusiasm is the same as enthusiastic, just a different tense? Or different type of...
But if you say enthusiastic or enthusi...
I don't think is that a word?
I don't know, is it?
Enthusiast. Enthusiast is a word.
Does it just depend on how you speak, though? It's kind of like if someone says neither or neither, they're the same thing. But
enthusiastic. I don't know.
These are hard-hitting questions.
It sounds...
We need to ask the world.
It sounds differently spelled.
I can't wait to be an idiot again when you post this onto Instagram. That's how I felt about sinking sand. I was just like,
yeah, I thought that was funny.
No, it was funny as fuck. Yeah. I'm just like, wow, I'm actually dumb as fuck.
Well, I the past 2 reels I posted, I end the clip being sounding stupid.
Great.
So
as long as we're equally stupid, I'm content.
No, yeah, I try to even it out.
I love that. Thank you.
If I don't do a good job, let me know.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing so great. I'm so proud of all your hard work.
Thank you. And as I am with you.
Wow, compliment. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm changing.
I don't think we've ever ended the pod with you giving me a compliment like that.
I haven't done.
I'm just like burping up all my wine now.
Yeah, I was burping up the mozzarella sticks earlier. Okay.
That's what I like to do. On that note, we need to go.
We gotta get out of here.
We need to go. Bye bye. The end.
I need to get my mozzarella sticks.
Oh my god.